I'm gonna try to make this video as simple, fast, and understandable. To start off, what's going on today, guys? This is not going to be the kind of video where I'm going to be like, oh, I'm quitting YouTube or whatever the sad video is. When it's a setup like this, you know something serious is about to happen. Also, my glasses are very dirty. This is a serious conversation, but it's not life-threatening. There you go. What's going on today, guys? It is me, Hua. So, there's a couple things I want to talk about, and in the same topic that I've been talking about this, like I put hints out there, but the majority of people that know me personally, more from TikTok and Instagram, know more about the whole situation on. I know a lot of people are against it, but I know I'm not the only one that has done this decision. And honestly, I thought I could talk to you guys and to anyone that relates with me or that's kind of going on through the same path, going through the same mindset, stuff like that. Watch the full video. Why I dropped out of college, I think. And that squeakiness is from my chair. Give you guys the real explanation on what made me do this, what made me kind of, as of September, somewhere around September 2020 was the year I started college. There's this college nearby. I wasn't feeling it, just like a lot of people who were in the same category as me. I don't know what was going on with me at the time when I was in high school. Everyone was saying, family members, teachers, they're like, where are you gonna go to college? Where are you gonna go to college? Where are you gonna go to college? And that question honestly really bothered me, because here's one thing. I was a student that was very undecisive. I never had an idea. My plan after high school was to take a break. After going through 12 years of school, I was like, you know what, let me take a break. I was gonna tell my parents that I wanted to take a break, and then they didn't never let me take the break, so I had to go to college very undecisive. And let me tell you, me going to college, I really thought at the time, I was like, yo, I'm so cool, I'm the kid that goes to college, I'm gonna go here for 4 years, blah blah blah, be into debt for many years, almost thousands of years, many years. I'm gonna love this stuff, cool, right? Trust me, behind my thoughts, I was kind of like, what am I doing? Where am I? What am I about to get myself into? And let me tell you, when I was applying to college, I kind of was like, where am I gonna go? Blah blah blah. And I was planning to go to community. My parents didn't want me to go to community, and it led me going to an actual college. I hated it. I'm gonna be honest. I hated it. When I got my acceptance letter from my college, I had the fakest smile in the world. I was the fakest yay. My counselor looked at me. She knew that this was not. I wasn't happy about that I got accepted to the college, and now I was just like, all right, here we go. This is what I'm doing now. And here's the thing, what I went into was arts. I was doing graphic design, animation. And trust me, that was something I did not want to do. I was not into that. I like art and stuff like that, but it's not what I like fully. And then let's say time goes by, and then college comes nearby, and I'm getting the anxiety that I'm about to do this for the next 4 years of my life. And I'm gonna tell you, it was anxious. It was the fakest feelings I ever had in my life. Like, honestly, going to college, I was kind of like once I walked into those doors, I wanted to walk right out. And here's the thing, a lot of people are like, oh, you need a motivation, you need stuff like this. I never had motivation. Like, the motivation that I had was not the right motivation. My parents were the kind of people to be like, oh, look, my son's going to college and stuff like that. And I hate that conversation where it's like, ooh, you can talk good about your family because your son is going to college. And you're like every other parent that has their son in college and stuff like that. And trust me, I hated that conversation. I hate being compared to other people. That is something that it's an annoyance at me. I just hate being compared to other people, because I know that at the end, who cares? Who really cares? I can't. It was for like 4 months that I went to college for, And especially when this college was really expensive, and I feel like I got kind of scammed out of this college. Now I gotta pay a whole $6 grand out of college for just a semester. Let me tell you, what semester? There's 2 semesters in the year, and I had to go for one. I went for one from September to December. When it was when it was winter break and we came back, and then I went for a few more days and then left. Every day, like, I work and stuff like that, and I work a nice job. I get good pay. I'm happy with my pay, and I'm making the respectful and a little bit more amount of money than I would imagine of making. Obviously, it's not a career job. This is just a job that I'm making, just so I have a job, so I have money, so I have to financially so I'm financially stable, just a little bit stable. And for a teenager, have money to pay my, my phone bill, maybe pay for gas. I always pay for my gas. Back then it was kind of my parents, but now, even though I drive their cars, I pay for my gas, pay for the car, pay for the gas, pay for, maybe if I need to do oil change and stuff like that. A lot of people think that, you work so much you do so much work that you don't want to study. But let me tell you, I had this job after I went to college. People thought you're going to work but you don't want to study. So, it's the whole conversation. And honestly, that was not it. I chose the wrong career. I chose, obviously the wrong school, knowing that I didn't want to go to school. You may be wanting to go to college and stuff like that, but I don't. But the thing is, people think you don't go to college and you're a bum. You're not gonna do anything. You're gonna stay home 24/7, play video games and stuff like that. That was my life in high school, because that's high school. But at the time, I was more focused. I was more, how do I say, like adult-like and stuff like that. I understand where my parents are coming from that point of view. And here's the thing. So it came the day where I made the little letter to my parents. I was at work, and honestly, I was terrified for my life, because knowing my parents are really strict about school, and just like every other kid that's has a parent like that, they're terrified. Not terrified, but they're scared. But terrified's too much of a word. I was just a little scared, knowing that I feel like my parents were gonna be super mad at me and stuff like that. But honestly, when I gave that letter and me and my parents had the talk, they were probably the most supportive people out there. My mom said that, if you're not gonna go to college, do something. Do something good for your life. We support this decision, but in the end, you gotta do something. And I was fully understandable about that. The amount of weight that I had about this decision was there was so much weight, really taking the break that I needed after going to high school, and now that I go to college and stuff like that. People get embarrassed because they don't go to college and stuff like that. And honestly, I'm very straight up. I will say, no, I'm not going to college. I'm taking a break. I know people are going to be finding embarrassing because you think, oh, you just don't go to college and then you're homeless and stuff like that. I know I'm saying it very exaggerated, but that's what people's point of view goes with college and stuff like that, and it's kind of what we see it wrong in the real world. And especially in these years, you can make a living. You just got to be committed to it, and you just got to find the right plan for you. You got to plan it out, and people will be like, oh, that's not gonna work out, this and that. But in the end, it's you that's gonna be making the career out of it. You got to know that you're gonna put a lot of sacrifice into it, and in the end, it'll work out. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video for the qualities, because I know the quality is a little nice, we got good production, because I have a ring light, I have my Rode camera, and my camera. So the quality is a little crisp. It's a little crisp, but thank you guys for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment on if you're struggling with something like this. Go to my TikTok, Instagram, DM me on Instagram if you have any questions like this. And I hope I will find you the answer, and I hope I can give the answer for myself personally. Guys, don't feel like you're left alone. Always find answers. DM me all the time. My DMs are open, so DM me if you have any questions, if you're concerned, if you're this and that, if it's about college, and I hope I can give you the answer. I will give you the answer. I will find a way to give you the answer. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Deuce. Or